stars in the sky are going out, one by one, but no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there's still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. The sounds of agony will quickly rise. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there's absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except for this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff? Up in the sky? This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess? So, you're this little guy, and you always start with a loop. Loop hero. So you're in planning stage, you can either click it or it's space to stop and start. There's a little day meter up here. We'll need shelter. I hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. If nightfall still even exists, without the sky, that is. So it's saying pay attention to this day progress bar up here. That'll keep ticking because it'll take multiple days to go around the loop. When you run into a battle, it has a little auto battle here. So a living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. Press anywhere to continue. So that's the usual speed. We're going to go up here and do expedition speed all the way and combat speed all the way. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. So, after you do fight battles, you get your weapons down here. Any of them you can put up into an active slot. I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even memories, or do they belong to that slime? So, also, you get cards. That's the kind of deck builder-esque part of this. So this grove is a tile you can place anywhere on the loop. Now continue your journey. So the grove spawns these rat wolves. A forest rat wolf. I was right, some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline. And I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... Damn it. Good thing nobody heard that. So, as you probably noticed, you can get items and cards during battle. Some items have unique features and as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item or a card, you can inspect its properties. Equip a new weapon and place your new cards on the map to continue. So this weapon, it's equal damage. They're both level 1 as well, but the spear has a plus 10 to counter. So I'm going to swap it in. Forests, and over in the bottom right, it says plus 1% hero attack speed. So we can put that anywhere out here. Throw it up there. And a rock, plus 3 HP, and plus 3 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. Now, it's imperceptible right now, but this bottom bar, as I place these cards out, it starts filling this meter. That's the map completion. Once that meter is full, the boss will spawn. Which we'll get to that here in a bit. We'll place this rock out. Good. So there's a mountain over there. And a forest over here. The world's almost back. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. That shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Continue the journey by changing the game mode. Space, right-click. Yep. I think it's time I get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to the camp. Either you or the fangs of the claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to the camp. So, you can retreat at any time around the loop, but you lose a lot of your resources. If you get back to this little campsite, the animation goes and you can retreat, keeping everything. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of these problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function in a camp. So we'll build. This is a campfire. The hero restores 20% of his max HP upon entering the campfire tile. We'll put it out here. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can start your first expedition, or not. Do as you wish. Click anywhere to finish, okay? So we don't have any other resources, so we can go to our expedition menu and go right in. Everything's wrong, but I remember it looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like, I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, am I the worst savior of all? Let's do it. Okay. So usually I like it, let it go a little bit. At any time we can add this stuff in or hover over something to pause time as well. So you can play it quick or you can kind of play it tactically. That's more damage. Equal. And then as well, I'll show you here in a sec. Let's see. Groves, we don't have blood groves yet, so doesn't really matter, which we'll see here in a bit. Because does it allow me to see my deck? No. We're still kind of in the tutorial phase. Meadows heal 2 HP at the start of each day with our day counter here. Here's our HP over here if you didn't see it. But there's little hidden interactions, and I don't know all of them. It's been a while since I've played, but Meadows, let's hover over that, heal 2 HP at the start of every day. If you put a rock next to a meadow, it changes your meadow into a blooming meadow. Heals 3 HP at the start of each day. So there's little hidden interactions like that throughout the game. Ooh, we got some armor. We didn't have any before. That gives us what? Max HP. And so what it ends up being is a kind of push-pull of, with putting groves out and stuff like that. Let's put a ring on. Evasion and vampirism. We'll put a couple more meadows down. A couple rocks to go with it. See our boss meter building up. Let's see. Road lanterns. Reduce the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tiles around it. Road lantern effects can stack. We actually want more enemies right now, so we're going to hold off on that. Battlefield. Spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. Enemies on the tiles around it can become ghosts when they die. Our only enemies we really have are right there. Let's just go ahead and put it there. So see a chest spawned there. We didn't have a shield. What do we get? A cemetery. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Put you up here. Let's get another mountain. More mountains, so that's more HP. And let's put a grove here. Ooh, we got some good loot. That's way more max HP and does a little counter. That shield. Better and has vampirism. Okay. And that shield is better, but it doesn't have that vampirism, and I kind of want that vampirism right now. I'm not laying that grove just yet because I want... So here we can go with a road lantern. Put that there. So less will spawn here. Let's do a road lantern there so less spawn there. But put a grove next to it. Oh, did I not auto stop on the campfire? Ooh, some good loot. Wow, that spear's way better. Oh yeah, and this ring has a ton of stuff on it. It's also, you generally, and this is the color scheme, it's either gray, blue's next, yellow, orange for rarity. So if it's one higher level, but one lower color, I usually keep it. The shield does way more, so I'm going to go with that. We need that 12% counter, no. Okay. Ooh, what do we get? Put a mountain out. Oh, and after you build so many things, a goblin camp. Spawns a goblin on adjacent tile once a day. It appears for every 10 mountain or rock tiles that you place. And we have a vampire mansion. Adds vampires to battles on the tiles around it. Here, we'll go here. Eventually there's cards called Oblivion cards that we can get to erase some things we've put on the map if it gets too crazy. Ooh, and you start to learn like these mace types. They do damage to all. So let's put that out. I love damage to all. Some AoE for us. That ring we got isn't as good. Here's our first goblin. Stop. Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember. Remembering you. We remembered ourselves. Now give us all your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? You can't do you can do everything you want when I'm done. Goblin must rob. No other order in the world. Fair enough. I guess I don't have any good objection to that. Oh wait, I do have one. How about sword to the face? It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad, and the world is trying to restore itself. Okay. We could escape if we want to now, but I mean, I don't see a reason we need to just yet. I think we can at least do one more loop. It's early, so we don't have that much going for us. There's an Oblivion. Put this out. Let's get rid of that goblin camp. Oh, our first vampire. Back off, human. A vampire. Where are your lands? If your farms need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock. Only hundreds of years of emptiness, and hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me, and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right. I'm doing this not for just myself, but for everyone, in the name of the greater good. That's brutal. So be grateful for my hard work, and just let me bleed you dry. No thank you. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do it all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Not as good, but better attack speed. Yeah, that's better. You don't have a better ring. And those aren't as good. There's that ghost. Okay, spider cocoon. Let's put one there. So that's our healing. Put a road lantern there for the vampires, or the battlefield. Ooh. Less damage, but it has vampirism now. Equal defense. The one I have on has damage to all. Nah. Let's put a battlefield up here. Why not put a second cemetery there? Okay, finally we started with the treasury. So treasuries give a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. Okay, we'll put a mountain up here. Let's keep going. Okay. 4 less defense, but damage to all and vampirism? Yeah, buddy. This one doesn't have damage to all, but it's got pure damage. And does more damage. Yeah, let's go with that. I think that's good for us. And then it's a push your luck, you know? Do you think you can get around again? I think we can. Way more, yeah, but I like my attack speed right now. This does pure damage and evasion. Nope, it's still too good with the damage to all on that. So it's giving me a random resource up here every time I put something around the treasury. Spider cocoons are good for getting a bunch of cards out because they're kind of easier to fight. Oh, we got a beacon. Plus 40% movement speed within its range, plus 20% attack speed for all units. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, and look, we got our last mountain. It makes a mountain range, gives us a bunch, but now mountain peak. You get it 121 max HP, plus 5 max HP for every adjacent mountain or rock tile. It spawns a harpy every 2 days. So that's a new enemy type that we haven't seen yet. Okay, we got some new stuff. That shield isn't as good. That ring just does straight damage to all. No vampirism or counter. Let's get out of that 3, and that'll keep us at least. Anything else? Nope. I love that attack speed, though. We'll keep that shield for now. Put another beacon out. Gives us movement speed around the thing. Let's keep filling up this treasury. Ooh, he spawned another goblin camp right here. Nice. What was after this one? Mountain out. I don't think we're gonna fight the boss on this one just yet. I think we're just gonna... Let's finish this loop and reassess. How about that? Because with every loop, our enemy's damage goes up. That's better. What's this ring do? 22% counter. We have really good damage for all, though. We'll keep going. I think we can do at least one more. As long as we don't lay too much crazy stuff out. We'll do one more there. We gotta worry about that goblin camp. Ooh, what's that really crazy ring? Pure damage, counter, regen, and evasion. It's level 7. Yeah, we're definitely going with that. Okay. Oh, here's our harpy. No. What do you mean, no? You want to save the world? You want to ask for help? Our answer is no. How did you... But why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time, there's been an emptiness inside of the sky, but it doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine. I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? My progeny and kin, may they live and be strong. May they join the cycle of life and death. That is life. That is the world. I will kill you and feed your flesh on my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want you to die. I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, the harpies can have all the sky and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell. Ooh, she's tough. Ooh, we got some better armor. I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. There's no home for the harpies in the highest mountains, but there's no food there. I can't even imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut off from reality. Yeah. Ew. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's way better and has damage to all. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Let's kill that goblin camp. Do meadow. Oh, there's one more that needs to go there. Put road lantern there. Maybe a grove. Hopefully that's not too hard. Put a beacon here. Hey, that's not as good, not as good. Already passed there. Okay. that's better. Yeah, buddy. One of them harpies. Okay, if we go around again, don't know if we'll make it. We got, I say we do one more just to be ballsy, but we don't want to build past this boss meter. We don't want to fight him just yet. If you put two battlefields next to each other, they make a blood path. Spawns a blood clot every 4 days. So let's put beacon there. Get a little extra health. Another grove. Yeah, we're making it hard for us. Here's the meadow we wanted for that. Ooh, what do we get? This one has damage to all and vampirism. Yeah, let's go with it. Okay. Don't lose those meadows. Okay. So let's see if building this treasury with our meadows and stuff is going to push us past. I hope it doesn't. Got the Oblivion for that. Not as good. Ooh. And see, for level 7, and they're the same thing, it'll usually have slightly less damage, but better stats. The orange will have 3, the yellow will have 2, blue will have 1. Regen per second is better. It has defense and vampirism. But that 26 to 40 on the main one. Nope. That's way better. Okay. Open up that guy. Attack speed up 36, but no damage to all. Vampirism. My attack speed right now is 4% plus. Let's do that, and I think that'll get us out of here. Slow my expedition speed down just so I don't accidentally... Okay, so it could be prudent to try this boss now, but I think we're going to retreat with all this stuff, and you'll see why. I can't believe it! Hey everybody, the boy managed to return! Survivors? Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That, or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? Well, not sure. We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day, and we instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families. Maybe even ourselves. My name's Yoda. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return. That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering into this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags. Real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I'd want everything. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before, but there's no point in it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. Oh, they just go on. Just don't don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving this group is too dangerous. Oh, it's no such thing of you. Perfect. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survived the cataclysm and didn't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Oh, nice. Thanks for some stuff and things. So that's our campfire. We have survivors' tents. Can't be destroyed, but its inhabitants will gladly move to better housing if you build it. So then we can build things. We have field kitchen. 10% to the campfire's healing power. Unlocks the Blood Grove card, which we definitely want. And we have the ability to get it, so let's make one. You know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. Wait, that wasn't a joke? You were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. I mean, look at him. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special, everything is simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. So then we can also go here to upgrade it over time if you have these resources, which will raise its stats. Can we build anything else? We have Herbalist Hut. Potion deals 4% of max HP. Potion heals 4% of max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. And unlocks the Swamp card. Smithy. We can't build any of these yet, though. Smithy provides the basic warrior gear at the start of each expedition. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. We have a Refuge. Unlocks a new class Rogue, which we'll want to get quick. And the Gymnasium unlocks the ability to gain special traits for killing enough enemies during an expedition. Unlocks the Village card. We're so close to getting that. But we can't get anything, so go back to Expedition. Now that's what we're looking for. So we can go in here, and we have unlocked Blood Grove. So we'll take that. Blood Grove can be placed adjacent to the road near other trees. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% HP left. So it essentially auto kills anything that gets down to 15 HP. Chrono Crystals doubles the effect of a day's passing on the tiles around it. So you can use that to like quick spawn a bunch of enemies. But we'll just stick with that. And we'll do another run. Put our speed back up. Don't even need to look at the first ones. Ooh, we already got an Oblivion. So now that I explained the first one a little bit more, I'm just gonna kind of run into this. Oh, hey, what's up, Karma Chimera? Stream's going great. I'm just playing, this game, Loop Hero, it's a little bit to get into, but the first time I played it a little bit before Pandemic, I think it first came out, and it looks so simple, but it's one of the most addicting games I've played in a long time. Throw a beacon out here to speed us up. Ooh, that'll be good. That'll get that whole area. We'll throw some meadows out again and put some rocks next to them to boost up those meadows. I always like to start... You know you have your slow mode delay set to 30 seconds. Oh. No, I didn't. But let's see. There, that's better. Oh, I was about to say I don't have a weapon yet, but there we go. And a lot of times in the beginning, I don't even, like, if it's better, it really for the end game is where I'm going for specific builds. So a lot of times I'll just let it ride for my weapons. I don't have an automod on. Oh. Or it's the shield mode from stream chat, but man, we're getting kind of weird on our drops. There's cemetery out. We got that blood grove so early, now we're wanting to see an actual grove. Treasury out. I just started a new one for this because I'm kind of just showing a new file. But I've gotten, when I was playing it a bunch a few years back, I got to, I think I beat the third act, or the third boss. I know I at least got to him. Man, we're really wanting a grove now. Double treasury. Man, we're... got the vampire mansions. Yeah, well, which you stalled out in chapter 2, but with what character did you play the most? Because once you get into like necromancer, necromancer and like thicket builds with like attack speed, because the attack speed affects your how quick you can summon your skeletons. So like that always. I just, it's been so long since I've played this, but I remember that completely being like the OP build. Yeah, I mean, that is one thing. And that's why I just kind of am doing this like kind of just let's play of it. And I will say, like, if it gets its hooks in you and you get addicted to it, it's a lot of fun. But there is a point where it does feel like a grind, for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Necromancer, that is the build, though. And especially and I shouldn't have built this guy in the loop, but another really great combo is these blood groves with just like getting them in the loop. Ooh, I could change my weapon. Attack speed, I'll go for that. Not too bad, but I again love the damage to all stat. Yeah, that's got damage to all and pure damage. Okay. We could put another grove. Let's go here so we can put the blood grove at least like on a corner. I'll put a vampire mansion over there. Yeah, pretty much. What do we get? Pure damage, equal damage to all. Now let's keep with the attack damage and AoE. Ooh, I didn't see we got a blood grove. Put him here. Cemetery there. Working on this guy. So the rogue, I like spamming a bunch of spider cocoons at the beginning. I kind of like doing that with anybody because that gets you a bunch of cards out right at the beginning. It's as well a bunch of attack speed, I guess. Trying to think what all... Because, I mean, it's all switching up. So once you get the talents unlocked and you can have that extra roguelike element of leveling up and getting to pick what you have, I always do the picky talent on the rogue, which is it gives you better loot for how many trophies you turn in, and that's what usually I feel in my experience that's the talent that like pushes the rogue over the top. More damage to all and evasion, I'll do it. Yeah, and I think it scales well, the loot quality for the first bit with the rogue, but then as you progress, it starts losing its efficacy. So like if you don't have that talent, it's kind of just like, eh. Yeah, and I think I don't know exactly how it works with like how many trophies. I think it's more people that you're fighting to get the... So that's why I usually end up spamming a lot of things that don't have that much HP that I can like kill quickly. Battlefield over here. See, that just demolishes it. Yeah, I could use a little vampirism right now. Ooh, what's that ring? Damage to all impure damage? I'll take it. Okay, we're in the Blood Grove. You can at least put one more treasury out. Let's beacon that since there's two of them there now. Start working on this treasury. Do I think we can get another loop? I think just one. But, because we don't have, like... This is a new account, so we don't have any, like, villages or anything like that yet. That's why, especially at the beginning, it's like, oh man, I want to fight the boss, but if you want to progress and get stuff going real quick, it's like, it's great to get all of these resources. Ooh! That harpy might kill us. Oh, we're not going to get all the way around, are we? Well, we made it a little too hard. Kill him. Nope. So this is what all we lost. We lost a decent amount. We got our 2 stable metals though, so I think we have enough to build something. I'm alive, but how? Thanks to us, a small camp of us dragged you back here. It wasn't easy. How'd you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them were vanishing right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the monsters were gone before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memory, my friend. It all fades away as soon as you space out for long enough. I know. Let's see. You can build a smithy or a gymnasium. So we can get basic basic gear at the start and crafting. Or special traits for killing it. Yeah, let's do villages and let's see, we'll put it here. I see you don't have to rack your brains for old facts. You can just lean into them again. Nice trick. There's no trickery here. Without education, we would degrade into savagery. You know, we could also learn something new. We could all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. I already know all I need. I'll leave lessons to the kids. And here's your first lesson. Learn to enjoy learning. That would make life easier for you and me both. Okay. Were we able to build anything else? No, but that got us closer to a cemetery and a supply depot. Cemetery gets... Oh, it's past cemetery. It's the crypt that unlocks the necromancer. Well, let's see. For the rogue, we need wood, those stable metal, and more food. If we had a little bit more food, we'd be able to build an herbalist hut, get us some potions.